in all sorts of absurd actions and ideas. Nevertheless, we find that our thinking will, as time passes, be more and more on the plane of inspiration. We come to rely upon it. We usually conclude the period of meditation with a prayer that we be shown all through the day what our next step is to be, that we be given what we need to take care of such problems. We're careful never to pray for our own selfish ends. Many of us have wasted a lot of time doing that, and it doesn't work. You can easily see why. Circumstances warrant we ask our partners or friends to join us in morning meditation. If we belong to a religious denomination with a definite morning devotion, we attend to that also. If not members of religious bodies, we sometimes select and memorize a few set prayers which emphasize the principles we've been discussing. There are many helpful books also. Suggestions about these may be obtained from one's priest, minister, rabbi, clergyman, spiritual advisor. Be quick to see where spiritual and religious people are right. Make use of what they offer. As we go through the day, we pause when agitated or doubtful and ask for the right thought or action. Constantly remind ourselves we are no longer running the show, humbly saying to ourselves many times each day, "Thy will be done." We're then in much less danger of excitement, fear, anger, worry, self-pity, and foolish decisions. We do not tire so easily, for we're not burning up energy foolishly as we did when we tried to arrange life to suit ourselves. It works. It really does. Many of us are undisciplined, so we let God discipline us in the simple way we've just outlined. But this is not all. There's action and more action. Faith without works is dead. I will greet this day with love in my heart, for this is the greatest secret of success in all ventures. Muscle can split a shield and even destroy a life, but only the unseen power of love can open the hearts of people, and until I master this art, I will remain no more than a common person out in the world. I will make love my greatest weapon, and none on whom I call can defend against its force. My reasoning, they may counter. My speech, they may distrust. My apparel, they may disapprove. My face, they may reject. Yet my love will melt all hearts likened to the sun whose rays soften the coldest clay. I will greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I do this? Henceforth I will look on all things with love, and I will be born again. I will love the sun, for it warms my bones. I will love the rain, for it cleanses my spirit. I will love the light, for it shows me the way. I will love the darkness, for it shows me the stars. I will welcome happiness, for it enlarges my heart. Yet I will endure sadness, for it opens my soul. I will acknowledge rewards, for they are my due. Yet I will welcome obstacles, for they are my challenge. I will greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I speak? I will laud my enemies, and they will become friends. I will encourage my friends, and they will become brothers and sisters. Always will I dig for reasons to applaud. Never will I scratch for excuses to gossip. When I'm tempted to criticize, I will bite on my tongue. When I'm moved to praise, I will shout from the roofs. Is it not so that the birds, the wind, the sea, and all nature speaks with music of praise for their Creator? Cannot I speak with the same music to his children? Henceforth I will remember this secret, and it will change my life. I will greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I act? I will love all manners of people, for each has qualities to be admired, even though they may be hidden. With love I will tear down the wall of suspicion and hate which they have built around their hearts, and in its place I will build bridges so that my love may enter their souls. I will love the ambitious. They can inspire me. I will love the failures. They can teach me. I will love the kings, for they are but human. I will love the meek, for they are divine. I will love the rich, for they are yet lonely. I will love the poor, for they are so many. I will love the young for the faith they hold. I will love the old for the wisdom they share. I will greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I react to the actions of others? With love, for just as love is my weapon to open the hearts of people, love is also my shield to repulse the arrows of hate and spears of anger. Adversity and discouragement will beat against my new shield and become as the softest of rains. My shield will protect me out in the world and sustain me when I'm alone. It'll uplift me in moments of despair, and it will calm me in times of exaltation. It becomes stronger and more protective with use until one day I will cast it aside and walk unencumbered among all manners of people. And when I do, my name will be raised high on the pyramid of life. I will greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I confront each whom I meet? In only one way. In silence, and to myself I will address him or her and say, I love you. Though spoken in silence, these words will shine in my eyes and unwrinkle my brow, bring a smile to my lips, an echo in my voice, and his or her heart will be opened. I'll agree to stay with love in my heart. And most of all, I will love myself. For when I do, I will zealously inspect all things which enter my body, mind, soul, and my heart. Never will I overindulge in the requests of my flesh. Rather, I will cherish my body with cleanliness and moderation. Never will I allow my mind to be attracted to evil and despair. Rather, I will uplift it with the knowledge and wisdom of the ages. Never will I allow my soul to become complacent and satisfied. Rather, I will feed it with meditation and prayer. Never will I allow my heart to become small and bitter. Rather, I will share it, and it will grow and warm the earth. I will agree to stay with love in my heart. Henceforth, I will love all humankind. From this moment, all hate is let from my veins, for I have not time to hate, only time to love. From this moment, I take the first step to become required to become a giant among people. If I have no other qualities, I can succeed with love alone. Without it, I will fail, although I possess all the knowledge and skills in the world. I'll agree to stay with love. So, this has been a really interesting weekend for a lot of us. Really special for me because my journey started 10 minutes from here back in May of 2017. It's been almost 9 years. And I had to step away for a few different reasons. The alignment wasn't a match anymore. And I needed to figure out what I was going to do with my life, so I went on my own. And in coming back here, it's not just a sanctuary opening for me, hopefully for more than just me, but not for me. It's a birth. It's an emergence of something. And the spring timing it's not random, it's divine. Spring is exactly the time that we should be opening here. We're standing at the edge of something new. It's not just externally, but internally. The team here together, we're all going through a growth and a shift process. I think it's important to remember that, while we're on the subject of spring, seeds, they get planted in darkness, they get buried. They get buried into the ground. And it's not punishment, it's preparation. That darkness, it feels suffocating. It's rough. It feels claustrophobic. It's scary. I've been in some real dark places, and I think that many of us here have, if not all of us, probably all of us. The approach that before I learned how, this stuff works, would always want the darkness to just go away. I just wanted it to stop. I didn't like it. I didn't want to have anything to do with it. But growth growth starts where nobody can see it. Not us, not anybody. Unless a grain of wheat falls into the earth and dies, it remains alone. But if it dies, it bears much fruit. John 12:24. We have to die to emerge. Part of us has to die for something to emerge. And until we go through that death and emergence process, aware of what's happening, we might miss it, that moment, right? That moment. And so being stable in the darkness, instead of trying to get out of it, stillness, it's a lot less uncomfortable. It's a lot more comfortable. Like in ceremony, if we're fighting it and when is this going to be over? Oh my goodness, this is so stupid. It's like fighting something that's not fightable. You can't fight the darkness. And then the fear inside that darkness shows right up before expansion. The seed has to break It has to break open. It's not a comfortable process. So fear's not a stop sign. It's a guardian of a threshold. It's something standing in between us and what we're meant for. Resistance to emergence and fear are the same thing. Resistance to that growth shows up and feels like fear. So what do we do with that? What's courage for? Without fear, there's no job for courage, right? You have to, it's not necessarily even overcoming it. I mean, that's part of it, but the fear is present when you're doing something courageous. Not, being courageous isn't waiting for the fear to go away. Being courageous isn't running through 1,000 scenarios in your head so that you can make sure that it definitely goes exactly the way that you have it planned out. That's playing God or trying to play God. I've tried that. It doesn't work very well. Faith is a good tool in that moment. Faith that what's supposed to happen for the highest and best good, right? Remember, never to pray for our own selfish ends. Not my highest and best good, but the highest and best good. The highest and best good for me was to be plunged into the darkness so I could be planted. And that happened in September 21st of 2022, where I stumbled into rehab. Penniless, really in debt. Everybody that knew me didn't want to have anything to do with me. Stumbled into rehab, and man, that was pretty dark. But I knew that there was a seed. I knew there was a seed. Just like there's a seed that each one of you has. A seed. If you didn't believe that seed was inside of you, you wouldn't have shown up. And a seed doesn't really know where the light is. It reaches for it anyway. Faith is movement without visibility. Krishna says you have a right to your actions, but never your fruits. And what does that mean? I mean, I just did all of this work to emerge as a seed and all this fruit, and it's not for me, no. I mean, some of it's for you. But when we emerge from the soil, emerge from the darkness, our fruits are for our family and our friends and our neighbors and our community. We surrender and then take action to grow regardless of the outcome. That's character. That's seed. The seed doesn't go from one of these hard sweet gum things that everybody's been stepping up on all weekend into a tree, right? It ends up in the soil. It ends up softening, becomes vulnerable. That softening is what allows the plant to emerge from the seed. Softening by opening up, talking to people, sharing the scary parts, the hard parts, being vulnerable. We have to be a hard exterior out there, but in here, we can be vulnerable because we already know we're accepted here. Vulnerability. Hardness prevents transformation. If these sweet gum things just stayed rock hard, they would never turn into a tree. What we call vulnerability is actually permeability to life. Rumi said, the wound is a place where light enters you. You let light in. It's almost like this mirror that just projects so much more light out. It's the wounds, it's the pain, softening around them. The sanctuary isn't just a place. This isn't just a place. It's soil. We all come as seeds, hard exteriors, life inside of us, reaching for the light. Some of the seeds are broken, some of them are dormant, some of them are just ripe and ready to bloom. We're not here to force growth. It's not what we do. We're here to create the conditions where your growth is possible. You overwork a plant, you're going to kill it. You overwater a plant, you're going to kill it. Nature knows. Your nature knows the plant that you're meant to be. This isn't about one person blooming. This is about an ecosystem. It's when one grows, we all benefit. We're growing a forest here. We all bring our seed. We grow a forest together. Buddha says the thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Where are you still buried? Where are you afraid to break open? What's the light calling you? Where is the light calling you? How is the light calling you? Remember, when darkness happens, you're not buried. You're planted. May we have the courage to break open. May we trust the darkness that formed us. May we reach for the light that we cannot yet see. And may the sanctuary be the sacred ground where seeds become forests. Amen. We're going to go over some things